it's Lo from Custom Creations by Lo. I hope everybody is doing awesome today and that you've had a good day wherever you may be from. So today I want to start out this video with thank you to everybody that is supporting my channel, that has newly subscribed or was already subscribed. Thank you for that. And also want to give a shout out to Jeannie B. I got Happy Mail from her, and it's the sweetest thing ever. Now, I know that in a few of my other videos, I had said that I was going to be having back surgery December 11th. And she sent me something to cheer me on. Now, I have already cut this open and looked just because Jeannie B told me I didn't have to wait until my video to open it. And since I was so excited, and had she not emailed me and asked me if I received it, I would have not opened it. But now I know, and she's like, yeah, I'll do it. And I'm like, okay, yay. So anyway, so I did leave it in the envelope. This is why I knew that, you know, I hadn't ordered anything. Neither had my husband. So I was really curious about it. Turns out it's from Miss Jeannie B. So thank you once again. Let me show you what the sweet lady did. So she sent me this note and says, a gift for you. This is so you have something to do while you are recovering from your surgery next month. I don't even know if you care for diamond art. You can stay down and bring it towards you and not have to lean over. Hugs from Jeannie B, 3657. Isn't that the sweetest thing ever? I will definitely keep that. And what she got me is this awesome diamond painting coaster set. I have not seen these. Let's go ahead and open it because I've not done that. I just opened the envelope to see what was there. Wow, so it comes with all your diamond beads. There looks to be black, silver, blue, gold, I guess orange, and not sure what these other colors are, but they are pretty. It also comes with a little bead tray and an applicator, as well as wax to do that, you know, what you stick your stick in to help you pick up the beads. Oh, and this is nice. Look at that. It's got a little stand it comes with, so you can put them in. The cork to put on the back of them, that's awesome. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these. Isn't that nice? So we got a blue flower, it looks like in that one. This kind of looks like butterflies to me. Ooh, look at this pretty orange flower. That is going to be pretty. And another butterfly. Oh, I can't wait. That may be the first one I do. I don't know. And then we got like an orange and blue flower with some leaves. Oh, look at this butterfly. And then this one's got blue and orange flowers. And then this one has, looks like 3 butterflies. So that is super sweet. Thank you so much, Jeannie, for thinking of me. That is awesome. And it's my second ever Happy Mail, so I was super excited. I can't wait to start doing these. I may even start working on them before my surgery. I'm going to put that in there so I do not lose it. And I'm going to set this here in the magic boxy mold so I don't lose it. Now, these next few things are not Happy Mail items, but they were items that I got. I was on Facebook Marketplace, and there was a lady that had a Resiners curing box, not the G3 or whatever, just the box. And she was selling it basically brand new for 50 bucks. So I got that. It came in the box with the instructions and everything. Then she also had one of the Resiners, Let's Resin, I'm sorry, mini mixer. rechargeable mixer with the cup, and of course has the paddle in it. And so I thought that would be a nice handy size to have. She sold it to me for like 10 bucks. So it works perfectly. I did have to do a little cleanup on it. But yeah, I'd say for what I paid for the 2 items is a great find. So I was very happy with that. And then I also got in one of my orders from Temu. This came in, I believe, yesterday maybe. And again, this is something I ordered. And it is metallic resin pigment. There's 12 colors. There's ruby red, red wine, brown, bronze, silver gray, dark gray, coffee, deep gold, red gold, gold, green gold, and golden. And they're all metallic, so let's take a look at them. All right, so we have the brown, isn't that pretty? Coffee. The green gold. Bronze. Ooh, I really like that one. Ruby red. Ooh, that's pretty. Silver gray. Red gold. Ooh, I like that one too. Red wine. Ooh, that's going to be pretty. This is the gold. Falling over here. Deep gold. Yeah, it's got a, it looks deeper colored. This is the golden. And dark gray. Now, I don't have any gray, so that I can't wait to try. So, yeah, so those are my new pigment colors, and I'm thinking about using them in what we're going to do as far as makes today. Now, there's this little, and I will try to find the link of these because it hasn't been that long, so I should be able to. Again, they were Temu. But there's a little consignment shop. It's kind of like a gift shop, boutique kind of thing, up by where I used to work at. And last year, I had made stomper trees, and she let me put them in there for sale. And then I was, you know, updating her the other day what I was doing and that kind of thing. And she's like, so what are you making? So I showed her some pictures, and I showed her the snowflakes, and she absolutely loved them. She's like, well, why haven't you brought these up here yet? I'm like, I don't know. So she says, well, bring them up here. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to do like sets of 4 and sell them, you know, as a set versus individually. Because I think if you're going to have something on a tree, I don't know. I mean, I may be wrong, but you know, some people like have one of something, some people like have sets of something. So, I have my 4 snowflake molds out here to do. And I was thinking of using my new alcohol inks. I think that'd be really pretty. In my mind, it's really pretty. So, let's see what color we want to use. Let's see. Ruby red and red wine. They're fairly close, aren't they? Fairly close. So we'll set those out. And then I'm thinking maybe the silver gray. This red gold don't really look reddish to me, but what do y'all think? This green gold's pretty. And the bronze is pretty. I tell you what, let's do this. Oops, just do that right in the box. Let's do ruby red and red wine. I just noticed how these. I'm going to find my handy dandy little pokers, so I cut those open right. There we go. And let's see. I'm just throwing all kinds of things around, my friends. Oh, what's this one? Orange red. Nope. We're going to go with those just to try these out and kind of go from there, see what they look like. All right, so give me a few minutes, get everything mixed up. I'm going to get the resin mixed up. I'll be using the T-Expert 1-to-1 resin, epoxy resin, part A and part B, equal measures, and I will get that mixed up. I'm going to try my new little mixer thing here out and go from there. I think each one of these holds probably half an ounce or something like that. I know it's not much, but anyway, so once I get that mixed up and ready to pour it, I'll be back. Okay, everyone, I have right at 6 ounces of resin mixed up. I did put it through the debubbler, and it just came out, so I'm giving it another few minutes. Got something right there, I'm not sure what that is. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to use the metallic pigment red wine in 2, and the metallic pigment ruby red for 2. Again, these are colors from Temu, and I just recently purchased them, so I should be able to find the link. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to pour the resin into each of the molds, and then I will drop the colors into each to them. So let me go ahead while that's sitting there for a few minutes. I'll start up these two, get these shook up. You know, like Elvis said, I'm all shook up. Oh, yeah, yeah. All right, I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. That is such a pretty color. And I tell you, it took a minute to get these bottles open. I was using the little pen thing, and they would not puncture the stems. It was ridiculous. So let's set 2 of these here out of our way. And oh yeah, by the way, do y'all see my new nice clean setup that I've got here? I've had this silicone mat, but I had it in another location. But I cleared everything off, cleaned it. I put a new plastic tablecloth on it so it's nice and clean, and just so it looks a little more professional. Hope y'all enjoy that. Alright, so we are going to pour these two first. There's the ring, and there's the ring. Get this one shook up. Alright. That should be good. And that. So let's go ahead and get this poured. Make sure there's nothing else in there. Don't see anything. Let me do just want to go over the top of this. Okay. All right. I just realized I should have sprayed this with alcohol first. Now I did take my leveling table out from here because I don't know if it was helping me or hindering me, but so I know the table here itself is not level. I'm just going to get some sticks out. As you can see, the bottom down here is pretty close to being filled up, whereas the back tis not. So we're just going to slide them up here. Hopefully y'all should be able to see that. Yep, you can still see it right there and there. Perfecto. Now the question is, can I see it? All right. Give that a second to align itself, which it looks like it's doing. So let's start with the metallic pigment red wine and see how we go. See, now it don't want to come out again. Goodness gracious, my Lord fire. And anytime you open things like this, make sure you put a paper towel around it because it could potentially go psh and get all over the place. And I'm sure you don't want that everywhere. Okay. Actually, I'm changing it up. I'm going to do both colors in all four. It's pretty. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this one and get some big sticks. I know I'm going to need them after I pull all small ones. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and drop these, and then I'll probably pour in just a little more resin. Get it set. Grab our other two here. We'll spray some 99% isopropyl in there. These colors are very, very similar. And this one likes to squirt. Okay. We'll give that a minute. Let's go ahead and spritz through. All right. So I'm going to take my dotting tool and kind of swirl a little bit. Then maybe I should add some more resin first. No, I'm going to take my dotting tool and go around, because I know these things like to get bubbles in them. And by the time I do this, it should mix it up enough that I don't need to swirl. Do a little bit one in the center. Make sure we get up around this little ring maker. So if you have not watched the video that posted today, you need to go watch, because it's going to tell you how you can enter the giveaway for my 100 subscriber celebration that happened live on Andy's Q&A. It was so much fun. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and top these off. I know we're probably going to have some extra, so that's fine. Not going to have much extra, which is awesome. Okay. So those I think are going to turn out really pretty. I'm going to let it sit here for a minute because there are bubbles coming up. And while we're doing that, we'll go ahead and do this extra holographic butterfly. It always turns out really well. And I need to mix this up with, oops, I got a wee bit of overflow going over here. All right. Let's choose another color here. What about that coffee? That looked really pretty, and that'll show up the holographic really well. Actually, let's grab one that's already open. Let's do this violet. This is also a set, well, this set I got from, I think it was either Amazon or Temu, but I think it was Amazon. I just wanted to grab a little cup here so I don't mix this whole thing in case I don't need it. Just kidding. Well, you know what? It's getting a little thick, so. And when I use that to bubbler, it does it every time it heats it up. And I'm still getting used to the Tea Expert epoxy. And that's one great tip that was shared on my Q&A by Andy is once you find a resin and you know you get used to the way it acts and responds, all that good stuff, stick with it. That way, you know, your chances of having great pieces that come out, you know, are better than if you continually use different brands, that kind of thing. So I know that I like Bond Crafter, and like I said in a previous video, I got this because they had a great price on it, and I didn't know until it arrived it was actually Tea Expert. So that's what we're using. My little stirring stick here from Miss Laura at Laura's Art Corner. We're going to put this in there. Ooh, that stinks. See if I can get this in there, because like I said, it's gotten kind of thick. It's pretty purple though. Oops. Well, if I quit getting it on my mat, let me change. This ain't doing it for me for getting this out. Didn't realize it matches my, the stirring stick matches my mat perfectly. All right, where is a stick? Don't know if this is going to be enough to fill this, even this little mold up, so I can always come back and back coat it. Oh no, can't top coat it because then we'll lose the holographic. So yeah, so I may just back coat it. So I used my new little mixer. It worked great. Definitely helps my wrists out. So again, once I get into my she shed, whenever that may be, I can look at getting me one of the larger ones that I'll have room for, hopefully. This looks like grape jam. Yeah. And this little thing, even without your resin getting sticky, you can get bubbles in it. So that's why I'm going around just kind of rubbing it, make sure it gets in everything. So hopefully we'll not have that. Because That's the one bad thing about holographics is you can't really fix the bubbles because that usually involves putting a top coat on them, and once you do that, then you lose the holographic effect, which, you know, if you don't care about that, then, you know, you'll be good to go. But that's the whole reason I got this mold, is because it was holographic. So I kind of want them, you know, kind of want them. Get my little torch. It's just a lighter torch, that's all. Doesn't get too hot or anything like that. I think these are going to turn out really, really pretty, as long as they don't get bubbles in them. What do y'all think? May need to film a little lighter. Oops, I didn't mean to put it in the resin. That's not good. Not good at all. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Alright. Alright, let's put that up. Don't need it no more. I want to spritz my cups here with this 91% alcohol. Put my lids on my alky pigment things, majiggers here. I will leave them set out so when I do my video, I will remember what color we use, also so that I know what color I do not want to use for the next set of snowflakes. I think the next one I'm going to do like white and blue, you know, classic color. Might get a little bit of a stick on this one over here. It's got a little bit going off. Not too much, but just a wee bit. So what do y'all think? You think they're going to turn out pretty? I sure am hoping so. So I will see all of you guys, all of you wonderful people at demo. Have a good one. Good morning, everybody. It's demo time. Hope everybody had a good evening. And if it's daytime for you, happy Wednesday. And if it's nighttime, happy Wednesday Eve. So I popped on here long enough to demo these, as I have an appointment here in about an hour. But I did want to get this part done because I was excited to see how these turned out. I did use my new Resiners curing box. Awesome. It's so great. So I'm glad I bought that off that lady from Facebook. It's been a good buy. So we're going to start out first with the butterfly, and then we are going to do the snowflakes. Let me get a little piece of tape here because I do want to clean the outside excess off these. Make it easier on us, or me rather, when I go to, you know, clean my molds or things. Don't have to worry about stuff falling in. should have had this done, but I'm sorry I did not. Hope these turned out because I really like those metallic colors that was on there. Does anybody have any exciting plans for today or rest of the week? I really don't. I just have this appointment. I have a MRI for my wrist. And I think that's all I have for the remainder of the week. So I can work on some more videos and get some more projects done. Get some more of these snowflakes done, like I said, because I have a local consignment or gift shop thing kind of thing here that wants me to bring some of these in. So I'm trying to get them done so that hopefully I can get them to her Monday or Tuesday next week. And while I'm thinking about it, I probably mentioned it before, don't forget to go watch my previous video and learn how you can enter the giveaway. It's only going to be open until 5 o'clock p.m. November the 21st, so go in there, watch it, and then make sure you enter, follow the directions. It is for a $25 Amazon e-card, so that way we don't have to worry about shipping for you, and you can use it right away. I bought this new tape because it's, I guess, supposed to be duct tape, but I don't know if I'm really getting any more off than I was with the other tape that I was using. But I have it, so I shall use it. I don't want to waste it. Although I'm sure my husband would be able to use it somehow. Alright, we're going to call that good enough for the moment. Alright, again, so let's try this again. We're going to start with the butterfly. This is the holographic butterfly. I purchased it off Amazon. And it's got a whole bunch of little bubbles. And again, you know, if I top coat it, which I mean I can, but you lose that holographic out. So, pretty color though. That was done with the alcohol ink and the leftover resin. Alright. Let's do our snowflakes. So once I get these demolded, I'll put it on a fast forward or time lapse, whatever you want to call it, and do any finishing up that I'm going to do with them. And I know this one has a little bit of, well, one of them does, but this one, oh, isn't that pretty? What do y'all think of that? No bubbles. Little tiny bit trimming, but I think I'll be able to get most of it off of my nails. So that's number one. And this one has a little tiny bit of overpour. I want to say I bought these off of Amazon. It came as a set of 4. I'll try to find the link for it. Okay, that one turned out really well. Has little bubbles right here in the center. I'm going to have to check that mold. Nope. Just looks like air bubbles. So, since I'll probably be doing these, something with these anyway, I'll probably use like some rhinestones. It'll cover that up, so no big deal. So that's that one. This one's got a lot of overpour right there. Okay. So you got that little overpour right there. Again, it's got air bubble down there, which again, no big deal. Fill that in with the rhinestone. But, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't show y'all these backs, but when I come back to from my appointment, when that snapped right off, that's nice. There we go. Easy breezy. Yeah, really pretty. Okay. And last, a little overpour here at the ring. That's pretty hard, so I will definitely have to use my snippers or something to trim that off. No bubbles on this one either. Backs are good. So that's them. So like I said, when I get back from my appointment, I will put this on a fast forward so we can get them all done and see what they look like in the end. But I think they turned out really, really pretty. I have to get my molds cleaned up because, like I said, I'm trying to get, sets of these made up. And I'm glad that I have for them, so I'll have to wait. But that curing machine, wow, that really did cure them in 2 hours. I was kind of skeptical, 'cause I had never used one before. But I came up when I heard the timer go off. I came upstairs, and sure enough, so then I popped the other two in. I don't know what I'm going to do with this butterfly, though, because it's got all kinds of microscopic bubbles, and that was because the resin had gotten too thick. Even though I did take, my little dotting tool and rub it all in there. Oops. So, we'll see. But anyway, I will bring you back on the fast forward or time lapse, and we'll get them done. Hey everyone. So while I'm finishing up a few of these extras, I did want to say thank you to all my subscribers, all my friends that have, I consider you all friends. So thank you. Thank you for watching me and subscribing to the channel. I also want to thank those that have given me support and advice. Um, it's been really helpful, and I'm excited to see the channel growing. That means a lot. So, again, just thank you for that. Thank you to my supporters. And I will have pictures of all these snowflakes that I've made. I did not pour all of them on camera because it would have taken me forever. I do have some extras I'll be showing as well. So sit back and, relax. Hopefully you enjoy the video. Also, keep watch for my next video, which will give the winner for the Amazon e-card drawing. So take care. Have a wonderful rest of the day, wherever you're at. I know it's supposed to be unreasonably or unseasonably warm here today again. Yesterday it was like 72. Today I think it's supposed to be almost 70. If you're in a cold place and you don't like cold, I am so very sorry. I don't like cold at all. And I guess the reason I like the summer, more than some people, because I am fortunate enough to have my own pool. If it wasn't for that, then I wouldn't like the summer so much. But I definitely would rather have warm than cold. I do not like to be cold. It makes all my joints hurt. Anybody that's got arthritis or fibromyalgia like myself, the cold is not good. So, anyway, I'm going to get this little guy here finished, decorated and painted. And then I will post the pictures of all the final products, especially the 20 gazillion, it seems like, snowflakes, but it's really not that many. But I still have a few colors sets that I want to get made up so I can take them to the shop that will let me put items in there. They let me put some stuff in there last year, and she asked me to bring some snowflakes in, so that's what we're going to do. So anyway, I hope you all have a great rest of the day, and take care of yourselves. Be safe, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.